What's up, y'all? So since everybody is starting to do their confessions from the car, I thought that it would be, make more sense for me to go ahead and give my car confessions too, join on in. So anyway, today I'm getting ready to talk to you guys about this journey of dealing with friends, all right? And these are primarily going to be the friends that you've been knowing either for a long time or that you've been knowing a good deal of time where you can actually label them as a friend. I think the thing is we use the word friend too loosely. One thing I've always taught my kid is don't be quick to call somebody a friend. If you ain't never went through nothing with them, you ain't never, you know what I mean? I gotta go through something with my friend to call them a friend. I ain't saying that you just looking for something bad, but if I fall down on my luck, if I'm, dealing with certain type of obstacle or whatever, when you're able to rely on your friends to help you get through, the hard times, that's a person you call a friend. That's what I really pay attention to when I'm dealing with somebody or calling somebody a friend. So let me just say this. Your friends is not always going to agree with your vision or whatever the case might be. And we're talking about this journey. As you start this journey, don't be so dependent on your friends to understand it. However, you do want them to at least be supportive of you. You know what I mean? Don't expect your friends to be able to contribute to it all the time because it's your vision. However, when you got a real solid friend, that solid friend is going to be able to be happy. That solid friend is going to be happy for you regardless of what it is that you are trying to do, especially when you're trying to be better. When you got friends that only want to be around you just, for it to be based off of their agenda or for their own personal gain, that ain't a friend. And I'm going to tell you how you can really determine if that is a friend that's only really there for their own personal gain. So let's just take this as an example. When you are dealing with somebody, and so as long as it benefits them, or so as long as they're able to have fun, or they're able to, basically benefit from it, and you're not really gaining from it, but they're doing most of the gain or whatever, well, let me just scratch that. If a friend is only there because they're able to benefit from it in any type of way, that's not a friend, all right? And the only way that you're going to really be able to tell that is when you are doing something and you want them to support you, but they have no gain, right? It doesn't benefit them in any type of way. Pay attention to how they respond to whatever it is you're trying to do. If it consists of you, again, starting new business or just a journey of becoming a better you, see how they support you. See how they respond to your social media posts. I mean, a like takes no effort to do. If you got friends that can't even like your posts or don't even share your posts or don't even use the time to ask you about what it is that you are doing so that they can have a better understanding, but they're just quick to just not support you, that's not a friend. A friend is somebody that regardless of what you're doing, they're going to be right there. They're going to be like, okay, all right, sis, so we making a book about jumping off the bridge? Okay, well, what this about? Why are you jumping? They're going to ask questions. They're going to try to understand what it is that you're trying to do. And they're either going to offer, their opinions on it. They're going to tell you if they don't like it. I mean, my starting five, if I do something and they don't like it, they don't trash it or they don't try to knock me down, but they might say something like, well, I don't really like the message. I don't really like how, you putting that out there. Is there a way you could spin it a different way? They're going to offer you a solution. They're not going to just trash it. A real friend is going to be there to support you the same way they support these celebrities and, these other big social media, influencers or whatever that don't even know them. They should at least support your stuff the same way. But like I say, just pay attention to how people are. Pay attention to these folks that you call your friends, because not everybody that looks like a friend is a friend, man. It's that old saying that be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? I just think that's the same thing. A friend that's a real undercover hater, or somebody that's really just trying to be around you just because either they see that you're getting ready to take off and they only want to be cool with you just because again, it's gonna benefit them in the long run. You got a lot of groupie ass friends out here. A lot of people that's real life groupies. For real, that really just want to be cool with you just because they see what you're doing and they like what you're doing, and they don't really care about helping you. They don't really care about asking you about the brand or what does it represent. They only care about when you do major events or whatever, them being available just to be seen. They ain't friends. Those are groupies. You better know the difference. You better know the difference between a friend and a groupie, a friend and an undercover hater. Them are the, like I said, them gonna be the ones that's gonna, you know, if you can't do nothing for their own personal gain, you ain't gonna see or hear from them no more. They gonna be the very ones that's gonna turn around and you gonna look up, and when it's time to, you know, get your hands dirty to develop your brand or develop yourself, you ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. And then also, it's the secret dissing. You gotta pay attention to languages too. Like, anytime somebody put "lil" in front of what you doing, man, listen, I know some people do it unconsciously when they're like talking about somebody's brand or talking about something. They'll put "lil," and that don't always mean that, you know, they're trying to down your shit. But when they are a friend, it's the tone that comes along with it. When they put something "lil," it's to me, it's how they interact with what it is that you're doing, how they interact with you. Pay attention to their facial expressions and their tone. If they don't seem as excited as you are, that ain't a friend. To me, that's a hater. That's somebody that's probably have gotten, or you've gotten it before they have, and so, you know, they mad at you because yours is taken up before theirs is, and now they don't want to support you. They don't want to share your stuff because it ain't them that's in the spotlight. They want it all about them. That's not a friend. To me, that's a hater. Even when you go get new things, a new car, buy a new crib, new clothes, whatever, pay attention to how they look at you, how they respond. People be like sneak dissing for real in jokes. Like, jokes is the biggest undercover when it comes to sneak dissing. Pay attention to what people say, because I've had to really just shy away from a whole lot of people. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't regret nobody that I'm not really cool with like that no more. I don't regret it. I don't regret it, because all it was for real, God saving me a whole lot of headache. You know what I mean? And drama. Especially when especially if you stay in a friendship longer than what you should have, or not even stay in, but if you get involved with somebody and you start calling them a friend, you start missing signs. It's just like dating. Like, when you got a friend, they need to be able to offer you some form of benefit. You got to benefit from it too. Like, and again, this is not contradicting what I'm saying. When I'm saying that you need to benefit from a person, I mean that they got to be aligned with you. If you on a journey of self-love, self-care, journey of positivity, then you need to make sure that those people that's around you offers you that. They're not drama-filled friends. If you on a journey of becoming successful and creating generational wealth, you need to make sure that you are, talking to friends that's on that same tip that you are on. It's serving a benefit. It don't always have to include possessions. A lot of it was just a friend that offers great advice, or a friend that offers a great listening ear, or just somebody that's affirmative, like somebody that's gonna speak life into whatever it is that you're doing or motivate you. Like, you got different friends for different things is basically what I'm saying, but all of your friendships serve some purpose. And don't ever allow yourself to get caught up on history. Oh yeah, I've been knowing this person for 20 plus years, girl. That's the longest friend I've had. Well, shit. Then that means that if you've known that person for a very, very long time, I expect that friend to really play a key role in your development, to really act as family, for real. It shouldn't be a friend that you've been cool with for 30 plus years or 20 plus years, and they've offered you the same thing. You're getting nothing new out of them. But, oh, that's just so-and-so because that's just how they is. Okay, so now we accepting friends, poor friends. Now we giving an excuse for friends with poor performance. You need to start auditing your damn friends. If you audit is this, in the past 6 months, what has that friend done? What have you gained from that friendship? Seriously, what have you gained from that friendship that you've been in for 6 months? You ain't had no gain in it. And gain means some form of motivation, some form of positivity, some form of something out of that friendship that can help continue to keep you on the right path, a positive friendship. What have you gained? If you, in the last 6 months, ain't gained nothing out of a person's friendship, then why are you still friends with them? Like, maybe we should demote them to an associate and not a friend. Because I ain't about to just call you my friend just because I've been knowing you for 30 plus years. Like, I'm just not about to do that. Even if I went to school with you, yeah, I know her. Yeah, she you know, it's associate of mine, or this is somebody that, you know, I happen to be cool with. I can say, oh yeah, I'm cool with her. Yeah, cool with you, but that don't mean I'm about to call you my friend. Like, if I call you my friend, that mean I really rock with you. Like, you know, I've went through something with you. We've got it out the mud together, or hell, you like family. Like, a friend is like a family member. You know, they gonna pull up when your family pull up, they pulling up. That's a friend. Not an associate. Associate is somebody that you dib and dabble with, you know what I mean, periodically. You ain't got no bad blood with them, no drama with them or nothing like that, but they just on a different level than a friend. You know what I mean? You might talk to them or kick it with them whenever it's something going on or whatever. You know, those are the ones you might go out and kick it with, or whatever the case might be. But them ain't gonna be the ones that I'm gonna call on when I need them. When I need something, I'm not calling on no associate. Or if I'm trying to conduct business, or, you know what I mean, talk about what it is that I'm working on, I'm not finna call on no associate. Because you gotta be able to earn that spot with me. You gotta earn that friendship. And I just say that should be the requirement for everybody. Make these friends earn a spot. Not just because you've been knowing them for a long time. They need to earn a spot. And shit, you might need to just have tryouts again. What they call that? When you got a trial over and over again? Like, for real. You need to start doing audits. Audit them friendships. Do it periodically. Maybe every 6 months, maybe every year. And really, an audit needs to be on those that ain't been, you know, they haven't been present like the way they should, especially as a friend. Now, if you got a friend that's active, you don't need to audit them. I mean, you know, they effort proves it enough. You don't need to audit them, but you do need to audit them friends when you got to question, you know, where you stand with them. If I got a question where I'm staying with you, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm automatically about to start withdrawing from you. Because I got some people that I was cool with, that I called a friend, I probably shouldn't have, and they just start moving differently. And now what I normally do is I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna hold a discussion with you and be like, yeah, shit, notice you've been moving a little differently. You good? Everything good? Because not everybody feel comfortable talking about what it is that they dealing with. But after you have that conversation with them, if you see that they still moving different, after you've, you know, come to common ground with them, then you got to kind of move as they move. Like, they moving different. Sometimes you got to move different. Sometimes you got to let them be. They eventually come back around. But my thing is, I don't want no friend like that. I don't want no friend that's going to start moving and acting different because of what they going through. Like, nah. You know what I mean? I need you to stay on your P's and Q's at all times. Allow me as a friend to help you. But if you ain't got that much faith in me as a friend to help you get, you know, get back to where you need to be at, then I don't want to be your friend. Allow me to just be your associate. I promise I won't be mad. Like, I won't. I won't be mad. I won't be offended. That might just mean that, you know, we don't stand where we thought we stood. And then you got those friends that's in slick competition with you. Now let me talk about those. Those friends that's trying to do everything you trying to do. Pay attention to them. I think Oprah Winfrey said this. You can't be friends with people that want your life. If they are trying to do everything that you do, I'm telling you, pay close attention to it. And some folks gonna probably get mad, and it is what it is. I don't care. Because I'm not here to please nobody. I'm here to speak my truth. And my truth might not be your truth, but this is my truth. So I'm going to speak my truth. If you got friends that's always trying to do what you doing, watching what you doing, they ain't got their own identity. And they ain't even helping you with what you doing because they busy trying to do what you doing. Man, I ain't no damn friend. Like, I'm just being real. I don't want to be around nobody that's trying to do everything I'm doing. You trying to find out what I'm doing so you can do it. That ain't no damn friend. That's a copycat. Like, that to me, I don't even know what to call those type of friends. For real, you can't call them a hater. You damn sure can't call them a friend. I don't know. I guess shadows, like the I don't know. Be careful of them type of friends, y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna come back to y'all a little bit later because I gotta go eat. I'm drained.